wanted to show you today how to make sweetened condensed milk, because that's just kind of a good budget tip to have, is that if you don't have an ingredient in your house, you don't have to go buy it. Most things can be made. That's why they're at the store, because someone made them. So in this case, I'm making a dessert this week that's pretty easy. It has like cake mix, peanut butter, and chocolate, but it called for sweetened condensed milk and it didn't have that. So I looked on the internet and I found a recipe, and it's actually not so hard. So I thought I would show you what I'm going to do, which is pretty presumptuous of me because I've never done it before. It may not work, but I think it will. I'm thinking it's basically just going to be milk that's sweetened and then condensed. So it's 1.5 cups of milk, and the recipe I'm using said to use whole milk, but my whole milk is my daughter's and I didn't want to use it all, so I kind of did half whole milk, half 1%. This is going to be healthier sweetened condensed milk. But you do 1.5 cups of that, and then 1/2 cup of sugar. And I'm going to use this little whisk because I think these are really awesome. They're just nice for small quantities of things, and they don't splash it out of the pan and everything, so I really like these. So actually the process, according to this site that I'm using, is supposed to take a long time, like 2 hours. So don't do it if you don't have time. But you put it on just like a medium-high burner, and I'm just going to bring it to a simmer right now, and as soon as I see steam coming off the milk, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I don't ever want it to be boiling because I don't want it to curdle or do anything gross, like develop a skin on it. So I've got it pretty high right now because it's cold, but then once I see some steam coming off of it, I'm going to lower the heat to pretty low, and then I'll just kind of watch it reduce until it's like half the volume it is now. So stay tuned. Okay, so it's been about an hour and the milk has reduced quite a bit. It's not very thick, but I'm going to go ahead and take it off the heat just because I need a certain quantity of it. It equals about 1 cup right now, and so I'm going to just pour it through a strainer in case it developed any clumps, and it didn't, but you know, just to be safe. And then the last step is just to mix in 3 tablespoons of butter and a little splash of vanilla, which it's supposed to be about 1 tablespoon, so there we go. And I'm just going to stir that in, melt it in. My little assistant has woken up since the first installment of this video. Elsa, do you want to come say hi? Can you say hi?
Hi.
All right, I'm just going to wait for the butter to melt, and then I'm going to use it in my recipe, and we'll see how it goes. So that's pretty much the process. Thank you.